Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool. And welcome to the Toast Reviews. For those of you who don't know how this works, I watch a movie, I put it under the toaster, and I have to talk about it before the toast is done. Now, today, we're still smack dab in the middle of movies that were shot in Rhode Island month. So today, we're going to be talking about True Lies, which I think was shot at least partially in Rhode Island. I actually probably should have went. I remember hearing him mention that in a behind-the-scenes thing. I think the mansion thing at the beginning. Again, like Newport has tons of mansions all over the place, so it will go in there. People would like to shoot at those things, or whatever brings them here. I don't care. That's the thing about Rhode Island is we have lots of different parts of everything. Let me adjust the screen a little bit. There we go. So today we're talking about that. And what do we have to cook today? We have pumpernickel bagels. Here's the thing. It's what time is it? It's 8:30 at night. I normally don't shoot this late. I had dinner about an hour ago. Up in Boston. I was hanging out with my friend. I'm not hungry right now. Believe it or not, I know. Me not hungry. I can't believe it. But so I don't know how much of this I'm going to eat, even if I do end up. I'm not going to take it as an excuse to burn it. Like, I don't want to burn toast one way or the other. But we'll see how far I get. It's not like you ever see me eat the whole thing. That's not part of the contract here. Anyway, here we go. Okay, this is, like, when we were looking up stuff about it, I watched this actually with my brother just because it was, there was, you know, nothing on TV, so I'm like, let me put this in. I gotta watch it anyway. And, I was like, did Cameron write this? And I'm going to look it up. It's like, it's 3 French guys or something. And I'm not certain if it was a remake of a French film or something. But then as we're talking about it, my brother used the word farce to describe it. And I'm like, you know, like that is pretty much dead on perfect for this. Because it's about one little thing that goes out of control. It's very, like, okay, a guy is a spy, but he's hidden it from his family. And he finds out that his wife is talking to this other guy who pretends he's a spy in order to get laid, you know. So then when he finds this out, he uses his spy things to pull her back into it, and is going to give her a spy mission to give some excitement in life, because that's what drove her away. So, and here's the thing, at the very beginning of the movie, it's about trying to stop this bad arms deal. Not arms deal, rather, but you know, someone trying to get nuclear weapons into the country. And then this whole thing about the wife, it's like, my wife is cheating on me, I've got to find out what they're doing, or whatever. And it's like, that goes on for about an hour, and so like, weren't there nuclear bombs that we really should worry about, or something? You know, maybe? So, I mean, that's you know, pretty, what you call it, but they do eventually get back to that, and I almost sort of wish they wouldn't. They just keep the whole plot between the two characters, which are Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis, you know. I sort of wish they would just keep that. Although I tend to doubt that anyone would not recognize their own husband, even if they are in silhouette. That just seems like one of those things that is a little silly. You all know what scene I'm talking about, because it became pretty famous. Okay, I also question, Charlton Heston plays one of the old guys in the spy sector thing, and he's got an eye patch. And I'm like, I don't know if they ever let actual people with real eye patches into these things. And I'm not going to say what person in the movie disappears for about a half an hour, maybe like an hour. But when someone is established early in a movie, you've seen this in a Vantage Point too, which I actually liked okay. I'll go out and say I like True Lies, but when a character is introduced sort of early in a movie, they have a scene, and then you don't see hide nor hair of them for about an hour, they're the bad guy. Or at least they are with the bad guy. So this was in Vantage Point, I think it was in Charlie's Angels. So 4213 the mole. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's for 2/3 of the movie. Okay, for 2 and 3 the mole. It's like, what now? I have bad handwriting if you don't know. Tom Arnold's in this movie. He plays like he's the third main character, basically. He's basically the comic relief, and he's really good. And this apparently started the friendship between him and Schwarzenegger that has persisted to this day, apparently. So, and this was right after his divorce, which said, it's like, hey, no, there is a reason to have Tom Arnold around, okay? There's one other thing, like, oh boy, hang on. You know, it occurs to me with Pumpernickel, I really don't know. Ow, well, it's hot, at least. I really don't know what doneness looks like. My last thing I'll say is it occurs to me that, like, during the, I don't have any butter or anything. If the subtitles, I'll show you my note here. My subtitles, come on, focus. Focus. Pulled you back. Right there at the top. Perfect Arabic. At one point, he speaks Arabic to this guy, and it actually points out perfect Arabic. And it's like, I don't believe you. I don't believe the guy who has not yet quite mastered speaking English as speaking perfect Arabic. And it was just a weird thing, but that's James Cameron for you. I did like True Lies enough, but it's it's sort of an odd. It's a silly movie about terrorism, and I think it's now been long enough since 9/11 that we could go back and watch it and be like, okay, this is still funny. I still like it, but it's just very innocent, I guess we could say. It's not as sort of bad as Swordfish was. It wasn't even good at the time, but anyway, I'm gonna eat me this here toast. We got one movie left for Rhode Island. This is so damn hot. One movie left for Rhode Island month. I'll see what it is next time. Thank you for watching. This is King Cool. Drive home safe. Ew. Ugh. I have learned today that I do not like pumpernickel. Goodbye to you. There we go. Fools! I mean, hello! I am Dr. Eyebaltron, and I got something new! Okay, this one will be a little different because it was a radio commercial I heard, and I thought about sitting around waiting for the commercial to air again, and then I remembered I have things to do with my life. So the commercial was for hair replacement surgery, which obviously I don't need. But, it said, no pain, no sutures. You can go back to work the same day. Yes, you can go back to work the same day and get stopped by security and scare your coworkers. Sign me up.